What's up, guys? It's Lefty here. We're talking NFL Week 8, 1 p.m. game. Jags at Steelers. Market looks pretty split on this game. Jags getting a little bit more betting support, and the line has moved a point from the opener in their favor, which makes sense. They've looked like the more impressive team recently. Little over money here, which also makes sense after the Pitt offense showed signs of life. Jags offense performing above expectation versus the Saints defense last week. Jags have now won 4 straight and have covered 4 straight. They come into this game with much needed extra rest. They played the Thursday night game last week, so they do have a rest advantage, but they did just play 3 games in less than 2 weeks. It's probably not an advantage a rest advantage here, but maybe just catching up and breaking even. But this is almost a standalone game for the Jags. They go on their bye week after this game, so it's going to be their only game they played in a 24-day span. Definitely a weird scheduling spot and possibly a makeup for having to play back-to-back games over in London. Steelers come off their bye and went to LA, which was basically a home game for them in LA. Maybe during the bye week, the Steelers figured out their offense. They definitely got help from Deontay Johnson, who was an immediate impact on his return, not just with his own production on the stat sheet, but with him on the field, it allows George Pickens more one-on-one routes on the outside. Not sure what to make of the Steelers. They could be a play-on team. I really like them defensively. I don't think they fixed their offense, but definitely a much better version of them with both number 1 and 2 wide receivers on the field. Steelers offense entered their game against the Rams this past Sunday, having only scored 5 touchdowns all season. They scored 3 touchdowns versus the Rams, going 3 for 3 on red zone conversions. I haven't had much luck betting against the Jags. They lead the league in takeaways with 16. And I'm pretty sure of those 16 turnovers they forced, 11 of them have been on the teams I bet on against them. Jags have also have some key injuries. Every team has injuries, but it's only worth talking about the teams who have key starter injuries. And I talked a lot about Jags cornerback Tyson Campbell and how important he is to this Jags defense and him being replaced by a 7th rounder. Wasn't really noticeable versus the Saints last week because they just don't even pass above the 2nd level, but could be more noticeable here this week versus the Steelers and Pickett. Sharps have bet against the Steelers pretty much every other week, it seems, this season. I think we see sharps on the Jags this week, but also don't know if the Jags can get to -3 as a road favorite. As of now, I'm not making a move on this one. I should have some props I have circled. If you've watched the end, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. I got the Texans-Carolina game preview coming up next. Until then, good luck with your bets.